Welcome, Transformers fans. So you're ready to get your Swerve on? I know I am. This is like it's 1985 with my review of Revenge of the Fallen Swerve. Pretty cool sports car mode. You can see all the robot parts underneath, but nonetheless it's a pretty easy transformation once you do it a few times. Can be kind of fiddly. Let's go ahead and get into the transformation, and then I'll get into my final thoughts at the end of this review. First thing you want to do, basically the key is to start from the front and work your way back. So you want to basically separate these, split the front hood. There's a little tab there. You need to kind of pull it one piece toward you, one piece away from you, like my right hand pulling away, the left hand pulling towards me. Split it apart like that. Now the headlamps part of the car you want to kind of just separate as well. And that should free up to allow you to remove the side pieces here. These ones you just kind of pull up and out. Just kind of pulling on the top of the. Oops, sorry about that. I'm not even in shot there. Apologize for that. So you want to just kind of pull up with your fingernail on the top of the tire, and then pull out like that. Now, as far as the side, you want to basically separate. See the pieces right there, and separate right there. And before you do that too, also make sure you get this piece separated. That will help a lot. This front assembly you kind of just pull. It's like this. You pull down and away like that. Down, away like that. Now everything should be loose enough and to allow you to kind of bring down the legs, or the lower half of the robot. So for the bottom of the feet, I'm going to bring this piece out like that, and then let's see. And it snaps together like that. Same thing here, you're going to bring out this piece, and then you want to rotate it so it's positioned kind of like that, right? Or rather like that, so that when you bring it down, it's like that, snaps into piece like that. So that's how it should look on the bottom. These kind of pieces here are kind of act as heels and give them support. So we're done with the legs and the feet. Up top again here, you want to take these two pieces and kind of separate them out the side like this, and then separate the hood, this piece here from the back, and then this piece here, whatever you need to do, loosen it up and then fold it back and down like that. Man, I'm doing a kind of poor job at adjusting my camera today, but anyways, all I did is I just took this piece and folded it back. Let's see. What we need to do is there's a kind of a hinge here. What we need to do is there's this piece right here, this tab needs to go way up here. So when the first time, a couple times you do it, it's kind of tricky. You just need to pull towards you, like I'm pulling this lower half toward me, and eventually the hinge should allow you to bring it up to. There we go. See, it's going to snap into place there. So let's work on the back here. What you're going to do here is you're going to bring this back like that, back to its original position when it was in car mode, and then bring this. See, this is a black bar. It's on a hinge. Bring it up like that. So you got that kind of effect, and then there's a hinge here, and you rotate this down and down like that. So you've got that. So you can see how that goes, kind of his wings. Same thing over here. We're gonna straighten this out again, so it's kind of like it's in car mode again. Bring this black piece up like that, down, and then around like that. So you've got that effect going on back there. Now it's just a matter of arranging the arms. Let's see. The hand is folded in here. Use your fingernail to pop it out. Nice thing about these hands is they're molded realistically. Like you don't have this solid piece of plastic with a hole in it for a peg. There's no blaster or anything for this. Bring these around like that. I love that effect there. That's cool. So you bring these around, and he's got some deadly blades. Really, when I first saw this before it was released in the retail stores, I was like, oh, that's awesome. He's got blades, and the way they deploy like that is so cool. Alright, so here we have Revenge of the Fallen Swerve in his robot mode. He is kind of fiddly to stand, so I'm kind of holding, sometimes you gotta work at it a little bit. So let's rotate him around here. Not too much the bottom part, it's mostly the top. Yeah, he's got some kibble, but he's a, I think if I think of him as wings, it doesn't bother me, and usually doesn't bother me too much. I'm going to compare him to ROTF Sideways. I guess you can kind of think of him, since they're both Autobots, you can kind of think of them as brothers, so to speak. One thing I will say, in comparison, I like the overall color scheme of Revenge of the Fallen Sideways much better than I do Swerve, I have to say. Also, while I've got him here, it's got this Mecha Live feature right there, as you probably know from other reviews. Anyhow, there we go. Jeez. Like I said, it's the like I was saying, the silver paint applications on this on Sideways. It's not going to show up in the camera, but it has like a silvery, shimmery effect, like you would see in an actual vehicle, like a car paint. Not only do I like the color silver better, but it's just a more realistic paint application. It's not going to show up in camera, but you can see the kind of the individual sparkle in this, and the flecks of silver in the paint application of Sideways. So it's quite amazing, really. Whereas Swerve, he's got more of a dull red. There's none of that paint specs that you would see in a real painted car. The red is all right, but it's almost like a faded red a little bit. It's not a really rich, bright red. So overall, for overall paint, I'd give it to Sideways. But in terms of the head paint, let's show you our head mold and paint. I would give it to Swerve, and I'll show you why here. Just the nice, he almost looks like Decepticon-esque almost, but he's got 3 colors: silver, black, and red. Now if we take a look at Sideways, pardon that focusing thing there, he's got a nice mold to his head. It's really cool looking mold, but he's only got one color other than his eyes, and it's kind of a dull gray, and it's only one color is the thing I'm getting at. So the head sculpt and the paint has to go to Swerve. Now also the detailing in the paint goes to Swerve. By that I mean, if we take a look at his abdomen or chest area or torso area, this logo is molded in here, but it's also painted gold. On Sideways, it's there, but it's just the same color as the surrounding plastic. So that's that's where Swerve shines. And also you can see here the gold winglets here. They also are painted gold, and they're not the same color as the plastic. So, and these Mecha Live Shin pieces here, they also are colored nicely as well. So one thing to note here, I guess, real quickly is I saw on Cybertron.com they posed sideways and this mold like this with the blades up like that, and I kind of like that look. Like it's either, you know, the blades are there but they're about ready to be deployed. I like that look, so I'm going to probably display him like this, along with his brother Swerve with his blades extended out, like so. So, alright, running low on time. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Revenge of the Fallen Swerve, and maybe hopefully help you make a decision on your purchase. Catch you later. Bye.